Good morning, I'm Nikki, and I have a Biro here with me today as well. And welcome to the Monday Coffee with Jexo, where we scan through the last week's news and updates from across the Atlassian world. The links for the sources that we are going to, for the topics of the sources we are going to discuss today are all linked in the description or in the comments, depending on the platform you are in. And the first news which we are going to start with today is just a quick reminder about META-INF Atlassian event that is starting this Tuesday. It's a 3 days long event that you can attend online for everyone who is interested in the Atlassian ecosystem. And there are some really great speakers from many big marketplace partners like Adaptavist, Tempo, but even the Atlassian themselves. And Biro is having 2 presentations there too about efficient backlog prioritization in Jira and modern approach to planning and tracking your work with Swanly. Tickets are for free. And if you still don't have one, then you can grab it on this website. And we really hope to see you there.
Yeah, so we actually have 2 sessions. We have a session in day 1, which talks about prioritization methods and how to engage your entire team in prioritization. And then the second session is going to be in third day, I think, and it's more of a demo of our Swanly new release timeline. So that should be interesting. All right. So moving on. Let me share my screen. So there was the June developer event announcement, and note that I said event and not events. So Daniel Wester from 55 Degrees has been organizing for quite a while now these Zoom get-togethers. A few of them, like marketplace partner get-together, developer get-together, as well as DX office hours. It looks like all these events are now becoming 1-2 hour monthly event, organized with the help of, I think it's with the help of Atlassian as well, because it was published by Atlassian. It will be in the lean coffee format with multiple breakouts, and the plan is to use this tool, which you can find in here, called Velo, which seems quite interesting. It's kind of like this. Is that it? Is that the page?
Yes.
But anyways, it's this tool for, I think, meetings and workspaces, virtual workspaces with video and audio streams. So it should be interesting. This is kind of like how it looks like. So you'll have these breakout groups here where you can join these talks. So yeah, so if you wanna join, even if it's mainly for checking out Velo, feel free to check out. But I'm pretty sure that there are going to be some pretty cool topics like developer ecosystem, Connect, Forge, and so on.
That looks really interesting. I want to try that platform as well. Looks really cool.
All right.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen as well now. So for the next one, we have we have a new feedback session. So if you are looking for the vouchers again, here is the one of the sessions. Atlassian this time is looking for enterprise admins to join a research focus group session on future of the admin work. You will help Atlassian explore things like automated administration, end user onboarding, and so on. And the session is 90 minutes, and you will get a $195 gift card as a thank you. And there are some requirements you need to meet in order to register for this. So you need to be an admin in Cloud, Access, or Admin Hub in the company that has at least 1,000 employees. And if you're an admin in the large enterprise, that this might be really interesting for you. So you get a little bit of insight on what changes might come in the administration space in Atlassian. So I really do recommend that, not just for the voucher.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But also, that's a very fixed amount. 192, you said?
5.
95. 195 gift card. That's a. I'm very curious why not 200?
Yeah, it's interesting. Not sure.
All right, so let's move on to the next topic. Let me share my screen. So the next one is actually some improvements to Bitbucket. And yeah, and actually these are a few improvements that are coming over June, and they're all admin related. There are three main improvements related to user listing, as you will see here. Basically, there's a new user directory with a cleaner way for you to find your Bitbucket users, which is very helpful because we all know how clunky the previous implementation was. You can also check, basically view each user's access. So basically what exactly they have access to, what level of permission for each repo and workspace. And then you can also easily change and update permissions, as you can see from one panel in the repository, in the specific repository setting. So this is the repository setting where you can quickly update, write admin rights to each individual user, as well as each group per se. So yeah, so you can do that. Nikki, your camera stopped.
Sorry.
All right. Okay, so right, so that's that. And let's move on to the next topic.
So I have some improvements too. Quite exciting one, but it looks like Atlassian with this Bitbucket improvements to the administration. They're doing some work, big work on the administration part, even when you're looking for feedback on this. Anyways, new improvements for Confluence are being rolled out, and they're hover cards. So when you hover over the page title in the menu, the card appears with a basic information about the page, including full page title, excerpt, who was the creator of the page, the last time page was updated, and if it has any likes and comments. And if that wouldn't be enough, there's also a quick edit button that saves you a click if you want to edit the page directly and you are not interested in reading it. And here's the little GIF that is showing you how the card is looking like. So I think it's quite interesting and nice. Should improve the navigation in Confluence, definitely.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That looks interesting. It's good to see these progress these progress updates for Confluence. I feel that they're more often than any other product.
Yeah, it seems like that Confluence is getting most improvements so far.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So now don't necessarily need to share any screen for this. It's more of a news announcement. Tempo just announced bringing Shannon Mason to help with expansion in new markets outside Atlassian. For those who might not be aware, Tempo is the largest best-selling marketplace partner for time tracking and planning apps. And with a background in neuroscience and psychology, Miss Mason has led product teams for a variety of companies like GitLab, Digital AI, as well as Rally Software. And yeah, so time management tools are usually, as we all know, clunky. So it's no wonder there is demand for Tempo to expand in new markets. I'm not surprised to hear that they've had requests to also implement their cool looking and very useful Tempo tool into other markets. And it seems they're already cooking some exciting partnerships. and we'll wait for updates in the next few months to see what that looks like.
Do you think it's going to be standalone as well?
Potentially. That wouldn't be honestly, wouldn't. I think it would be very likely that would happen.
Let's see. Well, I have another news, or more of an article of the week here. And this time I found this source over here, which is Atlassian design blog on Medium. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but there are just a few articles about the design from the design team in Atlassian. And last week, this one came out. So this one talks about open sourced Atlassian vendor sketch plugin. And in this article, you can learn about the recent changes and how to use them and why Atlassian developed them. And one of the changes includes populating designs with real-like data instead just lorem ipsum or project names like Project 1, Project 2, etc. So this why they've done it. This helps discover design problems sooner before the designs go into development, and then you can address them. For example, typical are text overflowing or wrong paddings and so on, because with the data the designer inserts, they usually make the data to fit the design instead of using something more real world-like. And another interesting improvements is a new avatar pack that is generated based on NVIDIA paper about GNA created faces. So you don't need to worry about licenses for your pictures. And the reason why they've done it was because they had just two pictures Atlassian was using in the designs, and they weren't sure if they were licensed because they were there forever. So they decided to go with this option, which is quite interesting. And it's all available now in this latest release of the Atlassian Vendor Sketch plugin. So you can definitely go check it out. And the link for the library is on the bottom of the article over here. These are the faces. I think it's really similar to one of these apps that we were using as well, Biro, but I forgot how it's called.
Yeah, potentially. Looks like it. All right. Okay, and last but not least, we have AppFire in the news again. As always, got used to it. Every single week there's something new. So Kirk Bowman joins AppFire board of directors to help the company with their rapid expansion after their, or was it 100 million investment that they received. Kirk has more than 30 years experience working with technology companies. He is a senior leader in sales and operations. He's a former Atlassian board member, and he's a Stanford lecturer. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. We've been hearing about AppFire, and AppFire has been driving change and being in how should I put it, being an interesting company to follow. I think with Kirk as a on the board of directors, things will definitely continue to be interesting. So yeah. Okay. That's kind of
every week new AppFire event, it looks like that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I'm losing my voice for some reason. Okay, so that's kind of it for this week. Before we go, just a quick mention. Apart from the META-INF that's happening this week, also on Saturday morning UK time, I think it's around 7 or 8. I don't know. I'm also talking at the I think it's I know. I'm also talking at the Singapore Atlassian user group, and if you're interested, if you're in that area, and if you're interested to have a chat with me and see a bit about what we do and some of the things that we promote, like for example opinionated software, do join that session. Message me and I can send you the details to the event organized on LinkedIn. So yeah, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed Monday Coffee with Jexo, whether you're watching it live or recorded. Just a reminder, links to everything that we've discussed are in the description or comments. And if you have any suggestions on what we should be talking about next time, next week, do let us know in the comments or message me directly. And we'll see you, as always, next Monday around 9-ish o'clock.
See you next Monday.
Have a great weekend. Weekend.
Okay.
Going back to the weekend.
Oh.